Over 8 million viewers and counting. For the past 12 years, our Black History mini-docs have captivated audiences, with double that number engaging with our social media posts. Yet many still don't know the incredible creators behind this vital historical content. Our creators are not your average content providers. They are respected, award-winning filmmakers who have been diligently shining a light on stories that have long been overlooked and suppressed. Join us on our podcast as we unveil their inspiring journeys and the powerful narratives they bring to life.
Podcast. Welcome to Black History Mini-Docs Podcast. I am your host for this episode, ReedRMcCants, here with your review and preview show. Yes, you heard it correctly. This episode is dedicated to reflecting on the incredible accomplishments of BHMD in 2025 and offering an exciting glimpse into what we have lined up for 2026. I am thrilled to share with you all the amazing things we achieved this year and can't wait to share with you what we have in store as we continue to celebrate our 13th year. That's right. On various social media platforms. But we'll save those highlights for later on in the show. Now, if you haven't already, please subscribe and visit us at blackhistoryminidocs.com. And for those tuning in via the airwaves, our podcast is powered by Buzzsprout. And you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, and more. And please take a moment to listen there as well. Now, in case you're new here or want a refresher, Black History Mini-Docs is a series crafted to provide quick, engaging insight into significant figures and events in Black history. Now, our mini documentaries are designed for our fast-paced digital world, utilizing cinematic techniques similar to music videos and movie trailers. From examining the lives of well-known historical icons to highlighting those lesser recognizable but very important figures, our mini-docs often both inspire and educate, making it an easy way to learn about Black history in just a few minutes. Now, we've had a remarkable year in 2025 for Black History mini-docs, so let's dive into our review. First up, we built up an impressive selection of mini-docs that received widespread acclaim. Now let's take a look at the most popular mini-doc of 2025.
In the vibrant pulse of New York streets, Richard Roundtree emerged where art and life meet.
He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. He was more than just a film legend.
He represented Black manhood and pride in the 70s. With his no-nonsense, in-your-face persona, he inspired a generation of Black people following the turbulent 60s. Put MGM Studios back on its feet with the money the film made. The movie also broke the mold for leading Black men in action films. Richard Roundtree was a former Ebony Fashion Fair model and a member of New York's renowned Negro Ensemble Company. One of his best early-stage roles was a Black heavyweight boxing champ Jack Johnson in The Great White Hope. Roundtree portrayed Private Detective John Shaft in the 1971 film Shaft, and in its two sequels, Shaft's Big Score in 1972 and Shaft in Africa
in 1973. The last four letters of his name spells tree, and that's what he is affectionately known to me. His legacy grabs the earth like roots in the soil. To Black folks, his legacy is beyond great. It's royal. So here's the tree, a symbol of pride. In the fabric of culture he's woven inside, a trailblazer's journey, a legacy vast in the hearts of many. His impact will last. Salute to the great Richard Roundtree. Being that I was a child of the 60s and the 70s, I grew up as a fan of Richard Roundtree, and ironically, I had a chance to work with him as an actor, really pretty much a stand-in for the film One Down, Two to Go. I was a stand-in for Jim Kelly, who had to leave the film early, and I got a chance to meet with Jim Brown and Fred Williamson, who was the director, and I remember Richard Roundtree being such a wonderful, kind, gentle person. And it was a pleasure. So I'm honored to have done that doc on him and his life. So now let's take a look at our most popular short of 2025. The most popular. Who are you thankful for? Well, I'm thankful for Malcolm and Mohammed. I'm thankful for Madam CJ and Martin and Mandela. I'm thankful for Mary McLeod and Marcus and Maya. I'm thankful for Mamie and Medgar and Matthew and Miriam and Miriam and Moms and Mahalia. Lord knows I'm thankful for Miles and Marvin and Michael and I can't leave out Motown. And I only went through the M's. Name your thankful list. Yes, that was our most popular short, and we'll be doing sequels. Who are you thankful for? From A to Z, so look out for that. Now, talking about being thankful, we're thankful in 2025 we were voted Top 10 Black History Podcast by Million Podcast, a independent website and blog that selected 70 of the top podcasts available on social media today. So we're excited about that. Their website is a great way to dive deeper into Black history and explore more amazing podcasts. Check out www.millionpodcast.com, Black History Podcast. Now, the second most viewed short was a surprise, and we're happy about that because she is a friend of ours. Here is the second most viewed short for 2025. Ooh, the second most viewed short.
Did you know this drop-dead gorgeous woman practically stopped the Vietnam War all by herself?
Say what?
With one song, Freda Payne's
Bring the boys home.
the first songs to directly address the Vietnam War and call for the return of soldiers. Despite pushback, no one could stop that song from becoming a huge hit.
Wow.
It reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, solidifying its impact and popularity during a pivotal time in American history.
Yeah, that's right.
The song inspired a movement, uniting voices against the war and pushing for change. Freda Payne didn't just make music, she made history.
I see why that was number 1.
Yes, Reed, we had a very productive year in 2025. Here's just some of the highlights. We started the year off with a brand new doc on the great filmmaker Oscar Micheaux.
We also highlighted the greatest boxers of all time.
We had our month-long tribute to Malcolm X, was inspiring.
And then there were new docs on historic legends like Anthony Burns, Henry Box Brown,
William H. Carney, and the great
Dorothy
Height.
Other highlights were our tribute to Jane Kennedy and Gabriel Prosser and Cathay Williams, the unsung hero of the Civil War.
Our podcast, and short on Small's Paradise.
And Reed, I know it's one of your favorites, the Sammy Davis Jr. mini doc.
And there was more.
Guys, I think they get the point. You don't have to do the whole
Well,
list.
that depends on whenever the show is aired, because right now it's this year.
Okay, that's enough, guys.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
thank you.
Okay,
Great
thank
year.
you.
Yes.
Great
Okay.
year. Yes. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Signing off.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now we're going to jump into the preview portion of the show. And this is going to be short because I like to keep a lot of surprises for what's coming in the new year. But we've got one preview that we're going to show that we're working on right now. It's about the amazing story of the Iron Riders. And I'm working on it with a friend of mine, guy that I've been working on several projects in the past, a good friend and actor, Richard Gant. So take a look at a little bit of what we have in store later on this year.
What's up in 26?
There was a man in the land of Missouri, Sergeant Mingo Sanders of the 25th Infantry, one of the Buffalo Soldiers. And like Job of old, he was upright and faithful, a man marked for testing. And it came to pass in the year of our Lord, 1897, that the government posed a question, not merely of machines, but of men. Could the wheel of steel replace the horse of flesh? Could discipline outlast distance? Could the Negro soldier endure more than was already asked of him? So 20 black soldiers were chosen, no volunteers, but instruments in an experiment, placed upon Spalding bicycles laden with 70 pounds, rifles, rations, bedrolls, command. Chains failed, fever entered the bones, and still they rode. Sergeant Sanders walked when legs could not. He waited when speed was demanded. And like a shepherd, he would lose none. And on the 41st day, all 20 arrived. They rode into St. Louis before 40,000 witnesses. Their discipline proven, their bodies tested, the government satisfied. But hear this truth: triumph does not protect the righteous.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting mini doc, and we can't wait to bring it to you. Of course, you remember Richard Gant as the actor in Rocky V in the Don King-esque George Washington Duke character. And he also starred in a whole bunch of television shows and movies. And of course, you know I'm going to have to turn everybody into a cartoon.
Thanks a lot, Reed.
My pleasure. As you can see, I'm still having fun with AI. This year, we're going to do a lot more animated docs. And podcasts will have a lot of great stories that we will just do the audio for the stories and not a video in some cases. So it's going to be an exciting year. History Now. Return of History Now in 2026 with shows focusing on what's going on right now that will make future history. One episode, we will focus on the question as to why do we see so many black villains in today's action films and children's films? Seems a little wicked, doesn't it? Well, we'll have an episode focused entirely on that as well.
It's time for Pop-Up Guest.
Sorry to interrupt, Reed. Neema Barnette here. I'm excited to introduce our new series, Black History Music Docs. Take a look.
In the shadows, where the heartbeats raise, a call to arms resounds, we find our place.
Yeah.
With a voice like thunder, a spirit so free, Sam Cooke leads us to what we can be. Lead belly on my mind when the night gets long. I hear that hard time holler in every song. He's spelling with a space like a scar across the sky. Lead belly on my mind. She walked in late, she red dress, but she wore it like a crown.
Yeah, a fiend, oh a fiend, queen of the fight.
Black History
Music Dog.
Isn't it wonderful? And we've got plenty more coming to you throughout the year. Back to you, Reed.
Thank you so much, Neema, for letting the folks know about the great fun that we're going to have this year with the Black History Music Docs. Well, that's about it for what we have for this episode. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming content as we take on another thrilling year of storytelling. We're excited for what lies ahead in our journey together. I'm ReedRMcCants, reminding you to remember, never forget. Until next time, later.
Podcast.
Black History Mini Docs podcast is brought to you by Buzzsprout and available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, and all of the rest.